Breaking news. According to my source, John Tobias is officially and publicly back within the Mortal Kombat verse. Now, remember I did a video a while back telling you guys that John Tobias returned, and I told you that he returned to WB as a consultant. How many of you remember that video? Well, don't worry, because I'm going to be popping it up here on your screen soon. We got a lot that we're going to dig into here today. So not only has John Tobias officially been brought back, but he also has received the promotion just like Ed Boon. So this means volumes for the Mortal Kombat franchise. Now, we also going to be jumping into why he left Mortal Kombat to begin with. We're going to touch on it just a little bit, and I'll make another video that's going to deep dive into it with every single little detail and the timeline. I think that'll be a very fun project video to work on. That'll kind of help me learn to be more detailed and, you know, to paint a better picture for you guys, you know. But let's go ahead and get into what we actually came here for today. Source reveals Tobias and Boon are working together on Mortal Kombat 12. He's no longer a consultant. So let me pop this up here on your screen real quick. Now, take a good look at this. Now, I did this video right here about, let's say, 8 months ago, right? And I told you that John Tobias was returning to the franchise. A lot of people did not believe me. They said it was made up news, it was fake, or whatever the case is. Mind you, this is 8 months ago. So now that I've refreshed your memory on that, let's go ahead and break down the story as to why he left. Then we're going to talk about his new position. Then we're going to break down what his new position is and what he'll actually do. So let's just say this. John Tobias wanted Mortal Kombat to go in a certain direction. It did not go well. He left the company. And he left the company with good reason, because I can honestly agree that Mortal Kombat got too big. It got too popular, too hot, too fast before anybody can actually get the training wheels off the franchise, which led to some very poor games like Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. It led to several revamps of the same games to try to save the franchise. Mortal Kombat 4 came out and it was a flop. Now, don't get me wrong, those games are all near and dear to our hearts as Mortal Kombat fans, but from a sales perspective, those games were not doing well at all, which caused the Mortal Kombat franchise to get shelved for a number of years. The game was dead. The game was done, you know, so they shelved it and they brought it back with Mortal Kombat Daily Alliance, which was a nice start. And then at that time, John Tobias had left already. He left like around 1999, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was 99. He left around about that time. And he went on to work on other games, you know, such as WrestleMania 21, which was a really good game in my opinion. However, that game was buggy as hell, but the idea of it was great. This man is fantastic at what he does. He went and he started a studio, I think it was called Giganti or something like that, which closed down. That closed like in 2005. So he really was out there working, but nothing like, sorry guys, my alarm went off. Nothing like your original job, right? You know, so him being able to finally come back and right some wrongs is what's important. Him and Ed Boon even had a little beef at one point where the noob character was just called Noob, and it was not called Noob Saibot at all. His name was scrubbed over. They like really did him dirty and dragged him out the back door, put the hands and feet on him, and left him out to dry. Figure of speech. They didn't actually do that, not that I know of, but that's a figure of speech. So now that I kind of gave you the backstory, his original goal was to create a full storytelling game, a playful game, so that way people can kind of get into the lore and build the game. The game was never built. It was just built off hype and popularity, and we never really got into the characters like that. There was supposed to be demon forms for a lot of characters. It was supposed to be in-depth stories about robots and killer cyborgs and things of that nature, but we never really got to move forward, which is the reason why they kept repeating history over and over again. So now, excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and pop this up here on your screen. This right here is the new job title for your boy, John Tobias. Now, if you look right there on your screen, you actually can see what his job title is. And I just really wanted to bring this up so you can have a really good look at it. As I told you guys before, creative director at WB Studios. Now, he's over there in San Diego is where he is, and his team is working closely with Ed Boon because they wanted to strengthen the teams to have enough time and resources to pump out this game on such short notice. Now, I know you guys probably like, what you mean short notice? I'm talking about when they canceled support for MK11, they only got rid of their cash cow because they found an even bigger cash cow. And an even bigger cash cow was getting the boys back together, getting the band back together, which is John Tobias and Ed Boon. So that was a much easier decision to toss 11 in the trash and to go directly into 12 to bring this storytelling, how can I put this? To bring this storytelling enigma, this book, this Harry Potter-like universe to life, basically. So shout out to John Tobias for getting his promotion. Now, I was not able to track down the years that he's been in this position, but we all know that he was not at all involved with Mortal Kombat or WB. He was recently hired. Now, again, I did that video 8 months ago. Link will be in the description or the comment section if you want to go check it out. Listen to me talk in detail 8 months ago about how these things were going to happen, and it's finally happening right in your face. You know, so a lot of people that kind of, you know, doubted, oh, your source, this, that, and the third. Well, now, what do you got to say about it now? That's all I want to say. So John Tobias and Ed Boon working on MK12 together. What can we expect? Now, from John Tobias, we can expect full stories. We can expect side missions. We can expect conquest mode. We really can expect what he wanted to deliver. Again, I'm going to do a documentary type, very detailed video, the rise and fall of the Four Horsemen, which would be the name of the Mortal Kombat documentary, because it was an original team of 4 people. So we'll do that, and we'll touch on each 4 person and probably do 10 minutes per person or 20 minutes per person. I don't know. We'll get that figured out. But I hope you tune in for that documentary. But I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below just really quickly. If I did that documentary called The Four Horsemen about the original team of Mortal Kombat, made it very detailed with facts, timelines, dates, and numbers, nice pictures and graphics, is that something you will watch? I want you to get in the comment section and let me know. That's going to be question number 1. Okay, now that we got done talking about the documentary, let's go ahead and pop this up on the screen as to what is a creative director and what do a creative director actually do, because that's what y'all care about. That's what y'all want to know about. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you got all the information you need. So as you can see here on your screen, a creative director is a big picture professional who maintains a cohesive look and feel of a project, supervises the entire creative process, and guides the team that works under them. The creative team typically includes art directors, copywriters, content strategists, graphic artists, and various designers. Now, a lot of people probably wondering, is creative director a high position? A creative director is a leader who manages a team dedicated to designing products, such as an advertising agency, a publishing company, or a video game company. This type of director is a high level position, so most have at least 5 years of experience in other areas related to the products that they work on. So I wanted to bring that to your attention, so that way you can know exactly what's going on here. Now, again, I want to give a shout out to John Tobias and Ed Boon. These guys have came a long way, and there's a lot you don't know about John Tobias too, that he's the original creator of Mortal Kombat and Ed Boon is the co-creator. So that's something to tap into as a fun fact for the documentary that I'm going to be working on. So if you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. I want you guys to know I'm back, I'm bigger, I'm better than ever. I got a lot of catching up to do, but we will most certainly keep you updated here on the channel. I have another roster video that's going to be coming out. I did receive an updated roster. So if you want that updated roster video, then you need to like this video so I can know that you want that video. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit on it, and that's just going to be what it is, and I'll make it when I get around to it. But if you manage to get this video over 500 likes, I will drop the next video. It will get dropped. Simple as that. So that's how we're going to play this out. And again, when Mortal Kombat 12 does drop, we have a lot to talk about as far as leaks and the leaks being on this channel going forward. So that's a whole nother monster we're going to tackle on our own time. But until then, I just kind of wanted to keep you guys fully updated as to what's going on. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Shout out to the mods. Make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe. Share it on Reddit, share it on Facebook, and a lot of other places. With that being said, I got to get my ass out here and get ready for work, and I will catch you wonderful people later. Peace out and